the Vietnam Wall, you know it's an emotional experience.
It lists the 58,000 soldiers killed there, including 853 Iowans. But Eric Hansen's This Is Iowa introduces us to the veteran who decided a list of names just wasn't personal enough.
140 characters can summarize thoughts in a tweet, but on a grave marker, 140 characters doesn't begin to do justice.
We'd been married a year and 3 months. We were high school sweethearts.
Russ Halley's stone says he served his country in Vietnam, but it says nothing about his bravery.
There were like 80 attacked by 1,000 Viet Cong.
Or the officer who knocked at his wife's door in 1966.
I remember his name, Lieutenant Colonel Calvin Kusler.
He was bearing the news 853 Iowa families got during that war. Their soldiers weren't coming home.
And then they were just kids. They were 18, 19. My husband landed in Vietnam on his 20th birthday. Not old enough to have a beer, not old enough to vote, and yet he could sacrifice his life. And it's like, we can't forget them.
But 45 years later, those names are becoming more distant for most, except for their wives, mothers, and their brothers in battle.
It's always been in the back of my mind all these years of, I don't know if you say it's guilty, but, you know, that I made it home and there's some other ones that haven't made it home.
2 summers ago, Thomas Brickman was staring at the wall that lists all those names when he realized those names don't have any eyes, or smiles, or stories.
It finalizes it when you see the picture. So you can actually see a picture of the one that has paid the ultimate sacrifice.
So the Vietnam vet took it upon himself to track down a face for every single Iowa name. All 853.
I guess I will say it was a bigger undertaking than what we really anticipated.
Because most of their parents are gone and siblings are scattered. But after 2 years of almost daily work,
as of today, we've got photos of all but 5 in the state of Iowa.
And stories behind most of them, including Russ Halley.
And this was our first wedding anniversary picture.
Every single picture has now been turned over to Waterloo's Grout Museum, where their faces will be added to the wing that's already dedicated to them.
Over the next 12 to 18 months, we're going to be gathering a lot of really incredible stories and trying to incorporate as many as we can into the interactive exhibit.
45 years ago, America was divided over a war that claimed too many lives. And while a list of black and white names was a good start, it took a veteran's persistence to get the job done, picture perfectly.
Every time I look at that, I cry because they're so young. You know, they're just kids.
Eric Hansen, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
3 pictures are still missing. Des Moines veterans John Manson and Frank Smith and Oskaloosa veteran David McCombs. You can find the photo display online at Waterloo's Grout Museum.